Well, a few minutes ago, I said, Chad, are you ready for, you ready for a draft? And I hope you are, because 2012 draft, here we come. We have been in this era for 20 years. And nobody can win a goddamn thing. I don't even care to look at my team stats from this season. LeBron James and the Houston Rockets have won the NBA title. That is now 3 straight titles for the Rockets. The first 2 were without LeBron. They swept the Boston Celtics in the finals. Holy hell. So literally, like, as we joked about, the Rockets were going to win again, and people are like, I don't know, man. I don't know if the roster's that good. LOL. Player retirements this year: Antonio McDyess, Joe Smith, Jason Kidd. The curse of Jason Kidd is finally gone. Polly, good morning to you. Sandrunas Ilgauskas has played his entire career. Tyronn Lue, James Posey, Stevie Franchise. Michael Doliak is gone. You guys had on your roster for a long time. Udonis Haslem retired after 9 years. LOL. Given that he is still playing to this day. Historical changes. The New Jersey Nets. We started in the Jordan era, and we've gone so far that the fucking Nets have moved to Brooklyn. Jesus Christ. And neither one of us has won a title in that time. From the beginning of the Jordan era, the Nets have moved to Brooklyn. And it's still not over. Oh my God. This is unreal. The draft lottery features neither of us. Schnoz, hello. I'm wearing the blanket of depression at the moment. I hope you approve. Fuck. Let's see who wins this draft lottery. Schnoz, how are you, buddy? I hope you're good. The Charlotte Bobcats and their brand new logo have won the draft, and the Hornets/Pelicans, I think they botched the deal. Or not, because the Hornets logo is now showing up as the modern-day Pelican logo. Timberwolves will select 17th. The Magic will select 27th. I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. To the draft we go. With the first pick in 2012, the Charlotte Bobcats select Anthony Davis. Second overall, the New Orleans Hornets take Harrison Barnes. Third overall, the New York Knicks trade the pick, along with their second, for Oliver Young and Matt Martin. Making food, head to bed. No, it's all good. I mean, relatively good streams, you know. That's what we're about here. Relatively good streams. Thank you, though, buddy. I'll talk to you later, I'm sure. Cleveland Cavaliers take Corey Hayward. Portland at 4 take Draymond Green. And at 5, the Pacers select Andre Drummond. So that's your top 5. Let's go ahead and sim. Timberwolves on the clock. No trade for the pick. So, in terms of dudes that are available, point guard, we got nobody notable. Dion Waiters, Austin Rivers, Chris Middleton's there. I might take Chris Middleton. Evan Fournier is also there. At forward, Terrence Ross, Kent Bazemore, Maurice Harkless, Jay Crowder. Power forward, JaMychal Green. Not much else. And at center, good old Festus. I forgot all about him. Tyler Zeller's there. Oh, man. Well, it's Maurice Fields or one of the numerous C-rated players, apparently. And I'm going to take Chris Middleton. Because I like Chris Middleton. Who will be available for you guys? You do get trade offers at 27. You already saw it's not the deepest draft in the world. Top 10 protected next year. No. Leon Poe, Deshaun Stevenson, Larry Hughes, Bob Robb, who was just selected. Bob Robb in a second. Danny Granger, but you'd have to give up another first. Tony Allen. Clearly, this pick is not worth that much in terms of a high-end talent. You could get both the Lakers picks next year, but again, they made the playoffs this year. It's not looking likely for you guys to make the decision to trade away this pick. It's not looking like it's the best idea. You could get Jay Crowder, Lakers picks. Why the Lakers picks? They just made the conference finals. Why the Lakers picks? That would be pretty bad. Jay Crowder might have an A potential, but he's 22 and only a 71. Honestly, I think you might as well just make the pick. You might as well just make the pick and get another depth option. You could trade out to next year, but me personally, I'd make the pick. I mean, Toronto still has Vince Carter, Sean Marion, and that's down the road. Most people seem to be saying trade them. All right, well, let's see. I'll get you the best option available. And the Bobcats got the #1 pick. So in terms of what trade, you have the Bobcats deal. Yes, it's top 5 protected, but it's worth the risk because of how bad they were. If you're trading for a draft pick, you could get both Lakers picks in 2013. Again, they made the Western Conference Final this past year. You could get Denver's top 3 protected pick for next year. You could get the Rockets first in 2014. Friendly reminder, they have LeBron James, so probably not the best idea, but his contract might be up at that point. Spurs is a top 5 protected. Thunder's lottery protected. You could get the Raptors first in 2014. Those were pretty much the best ones available, if I am not mistaken. They were. And yeah, the Bobcats, which we looked at first. So, up to you, chat. Polls up. You said you wanted to trade it. You said you wanted to trade it instead of make the pick. So, oh yeah, the infamous depression burrito. Yeah. When I go for my Emperor Palpatine impression, that's how you know we're feeling pretty good. In fairness, it's the closest I've ever felt to feeling like Terry O. So, twitch.tv/Terry O, everybody. Let's see what you guys go for. It seems to be that Bobcats risky deal, but that'll be it. Trading away the 27th pick for Charlotte's first rounder next year. Top 5 protected, but the Bobcats were pretty bad, so there you go. The Bobcats take Justin Holiday. Next up, Minnesota. Well, probably Tyler Zeller. Out of all the C minuses, yep. Well, since I can't trade the pick, Tyler Zeller, come on down. How many players out of North Carolina have I taken, by the way? Next pick is the Magic towards the end of the draft. I'm not even going to give you guys a damn choice. Just take this point guard. It doesn't matter. He's a young guy. He might be half decent. Just save time. Let's see how the draft went. Davis, of course, went first. Lillard went to the Cavs. So the Cavs got Lillard and Hayward. Bradley Beal to the Heat. Sullinger to the Spurs. Of course, I ended up with Chris Middleton at 17. Terrence Ross to the Bucks. Crowder, of course, to the Grizzlies. Bazemore to the Raptors. Celtics took a person named Bird. When we started this, Larry Bird was still on the goddamn Celtics. That's how far into this we are. Jesus. So for you guys, Jefferson, your only pick of the draft, C- potential. You might as well sign him for depth, but that's disappointing. Middleton only has a C+ potential. Fuck me. Tyler Zeller, sign them both. Why not? Cheap deals. Cheap deals. All right. You guys got some choices to make. George, Holiday, and Bledsoe, they are all up. Let's be honest. You're probably going to want to match or qualify or pick up the option. There we go. Finally got there. Both point guards and Paul George. I don't even think that's a conversation. And Stevenson's a nobody. You can let go of him. And for me, I'm obviously going to match for Ricky Rubio. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Amari Stoudemire, all free agents, as is Dwight Howard. The question is, how much money will we have? So for you guys with your qualifying offers, let's go ahead and talk about this. So you have Eric Gordon for $6 million. You have Ibaka for $6 million. And Larry Sanders for $1 million. If we go and look at your team. Do you want to pay Gordon $6 million to be the backup to John Starks Jr.? That's a lot of money. Do you want to pay Ibaka $6 million to be the backup to Chris Bosh? That's a lot of money. Do you want to pay Sanders $1 million to be the third choice center? You can. You can. I mean, he is cheap enough, but the big decision here is who stays. Gordon, Ibaka, Sanders, all or none. That is, actually, we'll leave Sanders out of it. But Gordon, Ibaka, who stays? Gordon, Ibaka, both or neither. That is the question. And then you guys might as well keep Sanders, especially if you lose Ibaka. You have another big man in the mix. So we'll see what happens with those big two. And if you want to keep them, it is a lot of money. You would lose a little bit on depth, but you might be able to start making plays in free agency again. Dantley's trash. Honestly. Boban and Hansbrough. We can let go of Dantley, no problem. I'm losing Tyson Chandler, so I might as well keep Boban, and I got Zeller behind him. And I can keep Hansbrough for depth. Yeah, I'm going to drop Dantley. I'll keep the other two. Looks like the decision will be to keep all three of your players as well, at least in terms of qualifying offer. All right, done deal. So to free agency we go. Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Amari Stoudemire, Vince Carter, Tony Parker, Ray Allen, Dwight Howard are all UFAs. In terms of the money that Chad has, nothing. In terms of the money the Timberwolves have, I actually do have some money to play with here. Because of the departures of Tyson Chandler and Andre Iguodala. So you guys will just be looking to keep your team together. For me, got to handle my RFA business. I could renegotiate with Iguodala and Chandler. Reed's also out there, and then Davis and Hansbrough. Let's figure out chat side of things first. You can be proactive. You can be proactive and sign Ibaka, Gordon, and Horford is a UFA. But without Horford, your starting center is Tristan Thompson. So again, I will leave you guys options for your players that you have the bird rights to. Oh, let's see. Who gets an offer? Horford, Ibaka, Gordon, all, or none. Again, a reminder of your roster. Gordon would be the backup to John Starks Jr. Ibaka would be the second choice behind Bosch, but above Ilyasova. And Horford would be your starting center over Tristan Thompson. Do you think they are worth the money based off of the performances that they had in the playoffs? That is up for you guys to decide as a team. For the Timberwolves, point guards available. Rose and Westbrook are both RFAs. Tony Parker is out there. I don't have the money for him, though. Might as well obviously stay with Ricky Rubio. Shooting guard-wise, Vince Carter's out there. Ray Allen. Could bring Ray back into the fold. Of course, we had him years ago. Or could bring in Andre Iguodala. Of course, we have J.J. Redick. Paul Pierce is already 34 years old. Jesus Christ. Paul Pierce is already 34. That is insane to me. Rubio, JJ. I mean, I got Sims and I'm trying to train him up. I just don't know if this core is good enough, but the big position of need for me is center. Power forward, Dirk's also 34. Kevin Garnett, I was one pick away from getting him in the lottery. Mari Stoudemire's out there. I could afford Stoudemire. Could also technically afford KG. Interesting. And I could at least put up a fight for Dirk. And at center, Dwight Howard is the big name. And honestly, with Chandler showing his overall dropping, I don't think I dare bring him back. He did have some good moments, though. Oh, man. Tough call for me. Again, could go after Tony Parker. How much better is he than Ricky Rubio at this point? You know? How much better is he than Ricky? I don't know. Like Vince, could I even trust him to stay healthy? I agree going after Dwight, given that I don't have a natural center behind Chandler. Would be a pretty smart move. I mean, Dwight's certainly a better defender than an outright shooter. All right, you guys have made a decision. You're going to send an offer to all three of these dudes. So for Al Horford, did he have offers? He's got one. You got to outduel the Nuggets. So a max offer for Horford is about $8.9 million. We'll see if he takes that. Guys also have the deal for Eric Gordon. He and Ibaka, both RFAs, so you're competing against yourselves right now. You can try to get Gordon on a good deal. You can try to get Ibaka on a good deal, and then obviously you'll have the ability to match if need be. For me, I still don't know what the hell to do. I really don't. Big Baby does not want to sign long-term, but if I can get him for depth, I should. Same for Tyler Hansbrough. Just get him for depth. Well, that's the thing, though, Craig. They might not get offers. You never know. See, I have to decide about Iguodala, Reed, and Chandler. Iguodala and Chandler both wanted to leave. And I got to be honest, I'm not really impressed with either of them off of what they did in the playoffs. You know? Andre's fine, but he's not this crazy game changer. He is obviously a great defender. So is Tyson Chandler, for that matter. But if I don't spend money on these guys, I can look elsewhere. That elsewhere makes a lot of sense to throw my name into the hat for Dwight Howard, especially because he has very, very little interest in the offers that are out there. Meanwhile, the majority of the league have offered Dirk a contract. Kevin Garnett has actually gotten no offers, but he's 36. And Amari Stoudemire has also gotten no offers because he is playing second fiddle to Dirk. I mean, Dwight right now seems to be the guy. I wish Stoudemire was a natural center. What's the offer out there for Tony Parker? Max offer from the Celtics. Shooting guard wise, Ray Allen. Max offer from the Jazz. Vince, I could go for, but I got to be honest, I watched how Vince performed for you guys, and yeah, it's a bit scary. I think I can trust JJ as much as I can trust Iguodala. I am going to throw my name into the hat for Dwight Howard. The no trade clause he's more interested in. I'm going to throw my name into the hat. Into the hat. My name's in the hat, and I'm throwing the hat and my name into the ring. I'm going to send an offer to Dwight Howard. Perfect. So let's see what happens here with the Magic. You can let go of Stevenson, keep Sanders on hold, but Ibaka, Gordon, and Horford have all agreed. Dwight Howard has agreed to come to Minnesota. Thank fuck. So I can let go of Reed, let go of Chandler, let go of Iguodala. I'm in a weird spot with Boban. For whatever reason, I'm not going to be able to hold on to Boban. Who the hell is my... Oh, I do have Tyler Zeller. I mean, if it means getting Dwight Howard, Robert Reed, I don't know how I can cap hold Robert Reed, or how it sets that by default. But Reed, Boban, Chandler, Iguodala can all go. Keep Davis, Hansbrough, and Howard. I think that's the way to do it. I got no choice but to bring in Dwight. I need a center. I desperately need a center. The rest of my team's not that bad. Certainly not that bad. I need a player. I need a player of that caliber. And Tyson Chandler didn't want to come back. That's good. And again, for you guys, hold on to Larry Sanders. And you're looking okay. So Dwight Howard. Looks like he's coming here. I'm going to say goodbye to Reed, Chandler, and Iguodala. You guys are set up well. And Reed. Don't really want to match the offer for Hansbrough. I don't have to. Hopefully you guys won't have to match the offers for Ibaka and Gordon. If it does, then it does. It is going to force you to match those. It's really weird how it does that. But yeah, you'll be holding on to Al Horford. Ibaka and Gordon aren't going anywhere. And I'll be forced to do the same thing with Hansbrough in terms of matching a deal. Fair enough. Excuse me, I do have the cap space. Oh, don't you fuck me out of that. Oh, that's bullshit. You said I had the money, and then on the last day you tell me I don't? Oh, fuck you. I'm trading for Dwight Howard. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Day 2, it was fine. But all of a sudden now, day 3 and no? And you don't even tell me. Don't even give me the option to edit it? You're just like, nope, sorry, he's back in free agency. That's bullshit. It should have at least given me a chance to reject the match for Hansbrough. I'm trading for Dwight Howard. He is 100% coming to this team. 100%. Dwight Howard's coming to this team one way or another. He accepted the contract. He's going to decline that one, but I'm trading for Dwight Howard. That's bullshit. 100% bullshit. That didn't even give me a chance to rectify the situation. Pure garbage. Pure garbage. Not to mention, I'm not even going to get him on as good of a contract as I could have. That's some BS. There is no reason to not allow me a chance to reject somebody. He went back to the Pistons. Don't care. Don't care. That is some BS. So Dwight, welcome to Minnesota, where you agreed to come and... Oh, but they have the money to sign Nowitzki, Pierce, and Howard. You thought you had a big 3. Sucks to suck, Detroit. Blame the game for fucking you over, because that's exactly what happened. Blame the game for fucking you over. And here, you can have Tyler Hansbrough, because apparently that's just screwed me out of the deal. Have fun. Tyler Hansbrough to the Pistons. Dwight Howard, the newest member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Beautiful. Because obviously, that's just what I would have done, is not held on to Tyler fucking Hansbrough. And I would have had him on the contract I wanted. Outrageous, this game sometimes. Outrageous. Well, there we go. Larry Sanders is back with the Magic. So player progression-wise, Dwight on the team, alongside Millsap, Rubio, Redick. Sims didn't get any better despite being my starter last year, so that's concerning given that he had A- and still has A- potential. For you guys, Stark's up to a 92. Paul George keeps getting better. Gordon, Ibaka, Holiday, Bledsoe, Ilyasova, Thompson, Sanders, all getting better. So you guys had a great amount of improvement for your team. A great amount of improvement. So as much as you were potentially worried about some depth, nah, you're set up pretty well. You're set up pretty well. So with that, we'll take a look here in a minute. But the Dwight Howard saga, huh? Hey, if Chris Paul can be told he's not allowed to go to the Lakers, then I can fucking make sure Dwight Howard ends up on my team, okay? It's the same old NBA.